Paradise was once home to 26,000 people, but the campfire moved as fast as 80 football fields a minute, quick enough to melt cars while drivers tried to get away.
It just feels surreal, you know what I'm saying? But it's not no dream, it's definitely real.
Dwayne was lucky. The fire didn't touch his house, but if he had to do it all over again, he would have left.
I should have got the hell out of here.
Yeah, why are you still here? You're the only person we've seen for miles.
Because I'm stupid. Do you have a cell phone I could try to call my family?
Yeah, of course.
That works? Kayla, I'm fine. This is your dad, I'm fine. Yes, I'm fine.
What are you doing?
I'm staying at the house. Our neighborhood didn't burn. I'm fine.
How are you getting cigarettes and all that?
Kayla, I haven't had a cigarette for 3 days. I'm not worried about smoking at this point. At this point, I'm not really worried about it.
Leaving.
Well, if the fires come flared back up, yes, I'll be leaving. Sir, we need to talk to you.
Dwayne's neighbor Terry is the only other resident we saw. The town's been under a mandatory evacuation order since the fire started. But Terry didn't want to leave his son, who has special needs.
It is right here. It says important notice. The emergency may shut off for safety. That was one on our door that afternoon when we came home. They should have shut off their power. Why didn't they?
Pacific Gas and Electric had alerted about 70,000 residents, including Terry, that it was considering cutting off power to prevent downed lines from sparking, but it later canceled plans to do that. John Fisk is a lawyer representing residents, cities, and counties against PG&E in the Butte Fire, NorCal fires, and now this one.
This was somebody's home. This was somebody's life. This was the accumulation of oftentimes a life's work. You can talk to a judge about that all day long, but unless you show them the photographs of what this looks like, they don't really start to feel the pain and the lack of dignity people feel after their life is ruined.
I think just a day before the fire, PG&E came out with warnings to residents saying we may turn off the electricity because there's risks of fire starting, but then they didn't turn the power off.
We know, as a matter of fire science, that high winds and dry weather are some of the most dangerous conditions. And so when you're running large electrical lines, and when you don't power down those lines in high wind events, and those lines fall or fail, those energized lines with thousands of volts of electricity are running into dry brush, dry trees, dry vegetation, and that's what causes these wildfires.
PG&E says they will fully cooperate with any investigations, and state officials say they're still looking into how the fire started. In California, even if a utility does everything possible to prevent a fire, if their equipment caused it, they're responsible. PG&E expects losses of about $2.5 billion for its role in 14 wildfires last year. Yesterday, a coalition of lawyers filed a suit accusing PG&E of negligence. Litigation could take years. At a Paradise community meeting this week, the PG&E representative couldn't even finish speaking.
And basically replace the entirety of the infrastructure.
Can we have security ask this person to leave? Thank you. Thank you.
Litigation could bring in money to rebuild, but it's unclear what Paradise would look like.
It's just so hard right now because people are just, we don't know who everybody is, you know. It's just a one great community. I'm sure we're going to rebuild, but I don't know where you start. Where do you start? Everything's gone.